So last year I was sent this incubator to try out, but I didn't have any eggs to put in it. And today I picked up some eggs. So this is from a local lady who has, dog bite, bantams. So we have 12 bantam eggs, and it's a special kind of bantam. And so we're supposed to have Silkies and D'Uccle Batums. So I don't know how these are marked. We've got B's and we've got D's. Which is confusing because you have D'Uccles. I'm going to have to message her and double check and make sure. But I'm so excited. We've got 24. I hope 24 fit in here. I'm not really sure. So let's open the box. So I'm literally trying to figure out where I'm going to set these. I was originally thinking right here, but as you can see, I have some dishes that I need to move, but that's probably going to be the spot. It gets a lot of warmth from the wood stove, and well, I don't have a plug available over here, so that may change that. Okay. So this is how it's boxed. It's a digital incubator. So let me know in the comments if you've tried out this particular incubator. Let me take it out of the box. I'm excited. It looks like it definitely will hold 24. Ooh, you all, this is nice. So far, this is nice. I think it's taped shut. Let's hope it's not only in that spot. It was kind of cold because it was out in the storage shed all winter. Yep, all four sides. Okay, so this was in here, and it had our plug-in. I'm not really sure what that is. It has the little misting bottle. I do have to say, just quality check. This is really nice, thick plastic. So it seems pretty good quality. It's heavier than I thought it would be. So that's good news too. And it definitely will hold a lot of eggs. So I'm going to go read the directions and then bring you guys back and talk about it. And then we'll put these guys in. I'm really excited. So this is kind of fantastic. It has the egg candler already on there, so you don't have to do a separate thing. Sorry, there's whatever, but it's a heater indicator. Displays your hatch days. It looks very simple. And they also give you this process record keeper, which I thought was really cool. And I've not gotten these in any other ones that I've tried. And it gives you a little cheat sheet to make sure for all the different breeds. So we'll be doing quail next month. We're doing chicken this month. So we got 21 days from today. We'll start it that. But you can literally keep this record right here. This is so cute. I wonder if you can order more of these. I'll have to check that out because that's adorable. Okay, so I pressed and held the menu. It's auto set for chicken. So now it's warming up. I'm supposed to keep it here for like 2 hours before we add the eggs. It has this little covered spot, and you fill A up with water, and then this cover keeps dust and such out of it. I like that a lot. And then it says to open to close the gray vent. So this was open, this was closed, And then basically we're going to give it a couple of hours to heat up, and then we're going to add our eggs. So the next thing we have to do is to insert our eggs and getting them turned correctly. So this is supposed to be running for 4 to 5 hours, and you add the water, warm water, to part A. Let's see, 6 to 8 hours to room temperature, to setting them into the incubator. This will minimize dew condensation on the egg's surface. So the shipping container is, I don't know, we're at 73. But the fireplace is going, so it's going to warm up quite a bit here. So I think we'll be okay. This is at 81. So it's actually going to be warmer for them to go into the incubator before I go to bed. We're getting really close to bedtime. So I'm going to put all the eggs in, and I'll bring you back and let you know how it went. Show you how it went. Okay, so you add the eggs in, laying on their sides, and putting the pointed end towards the center of the incubator. We have set this for chickens. We're on our day 1 countdown. Our humidity is at 58 and our temperature is at 81. It's going to be going up to the recommended temperature of 103. Our humidity is good. It can go up to 65, so it's actually going up a little bit. But yeah, so we've got the eggs started. It holds 24. It has the auto egg turner. Now it's recommended to put an X on one side of the egg so that you can see that it's been turning, but I don't have a pencil, so I can't do that. I may come back and do that if I feel like I haven't seen it. It should turn the eggs every 2 hours, and in 21 days we'll be seeing some hatched babies. Now we still have to candle them. This has the candler on it, but I'm really excited about this incubator. I've owned a few different kinds, and I really like this. I like how this one is. The plastic is really nice and thick and not flimsy, and it just really seems like a very, very nice incubator. So I will keep you posted. Okay, you guys can't see me, but it's day 7, so we are going to candle chicken eggs. So we're at day 7, and this thing has a candler on it, but I wasn't prepared, so can you give me a light with the phone? I don't know how to do it. So press once, do the negative for the egg candling function. Press 1 time. You only get 1 time to do it on day 7 apparently, but you also candle again on day 11. Okay. So exciting. I'm a little worried about letting all the heat out. Okay. Which way to go? Can you very gently pull that? Right there to the edge. Okay, I hit it. Oh, that was super bright. Okay, turn that off. Can we see it?
Little veins.
You see the little veins? Hold on, guys. Let me bring you closer. So they're very, very light veins. I see it now. Okay, that's our first one.
And then you got the little tiny bump on the bottom.
Oh, I see it. I see it. There it is.
It's a baby!
That one's got it in it. Okay, so that's a white egg. We started with the first white egg that has, what, a D on it?
Yes.
Okay.
Now a brown egg. Oh, that's another baby.
That one's good. 2.
Another baby.
Oh, that's awesome. There's a bit of a blob on this side.
There you are.
See him?
Right
Down on the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put this back up here. So that's actually the first time that I've ever candled eggs, and that was really cool because it's right there on that. I didn't have to do the little flashlight. It showed up really well, and unbelievably, we have all 24 eggs. We saw babies moving. I'm so excited. This was a fantastic lady that I got these eggs from. So if you guys are local and you want to do Silkies and D'Uccles, let me know and I will pass on her information, because I don't think I've ever seen somebody do candling and actually every single egg is fertilized and has a little baby. So that's exciting. All right, you guys, the next thing that we have to do per my little cheat sheet here is, so this was our first light testing, and then this is our second, so on the 27th. So I will see you guys there. I have been keeping active dates. I did miss yesterday on what the temperature was, but they really stayed the same. Very, very close to being the same. So there has been a couple of times in the middle of the night that the little alarm has gone off because the humidity has dropped, and I've just come down and added more water, and then the alarm went off, stopped, and everything has been really good. So far I've used a couple of incubators, and so far I am really, really liking this one. I may end up getting a couple more so that I can hatch out more things, more babies in the future. So, all right, see you guys in a few days. Okay, so it's actually day 20, but it just literally flipped to day 20. So day 19 is where we opened this. We're allowing the temperature to drop down to 99.5, and the humidity can be between 65 and 85. Also put water in both sides there, and with the included little spray bottle, we opened it up and sprayed all the eggs. Now the only thing I haven't done that was supposed to do on the 19th was take out the egg turner, and I'm gonna do that tomorrow because I didn't get my mat that I wanted to put down that helps so one of those little like drawer liner mats that's a little sticky, I can't remember what they're called. Anyway, that actually helps the chickens move around and so that they don't get splayed legs and stuff. So I forgot to pick that up today when we were at the store. So I will be doing that tomorrow, getting that put down, taking out that egg turner when I spray. So for the next few days, I'll be spraying each one of the eggs with water. And then you just want to keep that filled up with water, both sides A and B. And basically we've got like 2 days before they can be hatching. Here's my little thing. As you can see, there's a few days that I didn't get the numbers and such put down, but I'm not worried about that. So we should have chickens soon. Okay, my friends, it is day 20. I have been spraying yesterday and today with the water from the little water bottle that they gave us. And I picked up this shelf liner, which is what is highly recommended from people who incubate eggs all the time, to put underneath the eggs right before they start hatching. So the egg turner needs to come out. It should have come out on day 18, 2 days ago, but I didn't have this and I didn't want them rolling all over the place. So we're going to do that now, and we're going to just try to move as quickly as I can. Let me get my scissors. But we did, we candled them one more time, and I wanted to move very quickly, so I did not take you guys along with us on that. And all but one of them appeared to be good. Now, I'm not a pro with that, so we'll just see how many hatch. But the temperature is definitely lower now, and then the humidity can be a little bit higher. But we have opened up this vent, so there's a little hole there, so more air is getting in. But we should start hearing them peeping, and they should be hatching actually tomorrow, so I'm super excited about that. I did unplug the egg turner so that it would not be turning anymore out of day 18. I just didn't take it out. So let's see here. Definitely want to move as quickly as possible. Go take that out. And then I want to get this underneath all of the eggs. And I don't know how to do this without it being crazy. I think actually, oh, they're so warm. The house is pretty warm right now, so definitely do not do this with the house really cold. And then, you know, because you don't want these to get too cold, because that could definitely cause some problems. So I have not hatched out a bunch of eggs, so this whole process is pretty new to me. I have hatched out some, so this is not the first time, but not with this kind of incubator. And I really like this incubator. The only thing that I could say has been an issue is that I was only able to use the light bulb one time, and I had to use my flashlight the other times. Let's give some space for this one guy that's left. And so I really didn't like that. I would like to be able to candle them 3 different times, and I would definitely like to be able to use the light, because that light worked really, really well that first time around. Okay. And that helps the birds, once they get out, to not slip slide around. Gives them something to grip on so that they don't get splayed legs and kind of do the splits and stuff like that. So that's why this is a good idea. And I have not used that before, and that was an issue. So I do think that that is a really cool idea. So we are wanting to keep the chicks' humidity will drop sharply and take some time to recover to around 75%. So my percentage is a little bit low, so I think I'm going to add some more water in my reservoir. And now it goes into both reservoirs, not just A and B. So we'll give that a little bit of time, see how high up it goes. But the temperature's already come up to 97, so that's good. As some chicks may have delayed hatching, unhatched eggs should be kept in the incubator for up to 2 days until the end of day 23. So there we go with that. I just did not see any way to reset the egg light bulb right here to candle them. We only got to use it one time, and didn't really ever see a way to reset that so that we could use it for day. So you candle them on day 18, and you candle them day 7, day 11, and day 16 were the times to candle them. So anyway, that's where we're at. So we're on baby watch here for the next couple of days. All right, I'll bring you guys back when some action starts happening. Okay, it is day 21, and we have babies working their way out. Excuse Justin barking in the background. I counted 8 eggs so far, but I can't see there into the center. So here, oh, look at that one's got a big old crack. I don't know if you can see it. Right there, look at that. That's like the Hulk chicken coming out. Nice crack on that one. So I counted 8. This was the one that started first. So, and I have heard some peeping. So exciting. Okay, so basically we're just on baby watch. And unfortunately, I have to go pick up Kira in town, so I'll be gone for like 3 hours, so we may miss some of them hatching out. But yeah, day 21, they're hatching. It works. Okay, so we're getting ready to move the baby chicks into the new tub that they're gonna go into. We've got the heat table on and some water, some medicated feed with some grit, and I'm going to dunk their beaks into the water and then we'll release them. So they can get under here and figure out for the heat, and it's up higher on one side than it is the other. I'm not sure. Yeah, you guys can tell on that one. So they can choose where they want to go as far as if they need to be warmer or they need to be cooler. They can shift around on that. But I'm excited about having the clear container because then we can see them and that's way more fun. But I ended up picking up a bag of this medicated feed. I don't normally do medicated feed, but I do their very first bag of food. And then this is the poultry grit. Has a Silkie on the front. And they need that grit to help digest their food. It breaks up the food even more and helps them actually digest it. So let me set up this little camera on the tripod and then we'll start taking these cuties out. We got all of them but one, and that one is still working on getting out. What you doing, cutie?
I'm going back home.
You're leaving me. So we have one egg left, and I'm gonna give it a couple of days. It has pecked a little hole, I think, right there. It's a D'Uccle. The other one that we lost was a D'Uccle. That one started pecking, so we're just gonna give it some time and see if it comes out. But that is a really good hatch rate. In fact, we just got back from the shower. So in fact, that's probably the best hatch rate that I've had out of a batch of eggs. So to have 22 are hatched so far out of the 24, it's a really good hatch rate. So we're gonna wait on this one and see what it does. But that's basically it. That's the start of the babies, raising the babies. So we're pretty excited. This is gonna be a lot of fun to watch them grow. And as they get bigger, we'll raise the heat pad up. You know, but right now, if they're too warm, they can get over here to the north end of it. But if they're cold, they can get over to the south end of it. And if they get too cold, we will put them back in the incubator, because that's how you can warm a baby chick up really quickly. So, but if you want some tips on raising your baby chickens, and make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to do another video on the grow out of these. So it's going to probably take 3 to 4 weeks long in order to show you all the stages up until they're about 4 weeks old. So the beginner raising things. So thanks for hanging out with us today. We really appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe, comment, leave me a comment. Tell me if you've hatched out eggs before. And I do 2 thumbs up for this incubator. It worked really well. It was very simple. It did all the things it needed to do. The only thing that was disappointing for me was that I could only get the light to come on once, and I didn't want to unplug it and replug it back in, which I'll do as soon as these guys are hatched, to see if I can figure that out. That seems like a little bit of a design flaw, so I don't know for sure if that's a me issue or an incubator issue. But you only really need to candle them once, but you can candle them like 3 times. And that way, if you have one that's not developing, you can pull it out and you don't have a rotten egg in there, because they will explode if you leave them in and they get really hot. But that's it. We're going to take off. Have a good day. Bye.